Good day, everyone. We are the Group 5, and we are here to discuss and report to you about the successful intelligence theory and Wics model, problem solving, and creativity. But before that, I would like to present to you my group mates. I am CHARMAE Ginangtara. They are my group mates: Mary Grace TEROL, Kate Lady Tampungan, Marjorie TODI, Sarah Love TILLAN, ROCSEL James Kent BRYAN TOROBA, REYMOND SUMERGIDO, and NORIE TAMPAYAN.
Hello everyone, my name is Faith Angel TINGA from BRYAN-2-D.
My name is JESSEL SUMUGUID, BRYAN-2-D.
To start with, let's first discuss the prominent person behind this theory, and that is Sir Robert Stenberg. Sir Robert Stenberg actually did a very extensive work in the field of intelligence. But on his childhood days, he had these difficulties in terms of intelligence tests. He did not perform well on such tests. That later on fueled his interest that made him come up in a triarchic theory of intelligence. That was in 1980s. Throughout the years, Robert Stenberg theory evolved from a complicated and exponential theory. He made it into simpler and more successful intelligence theory that we have right now. And also, Sir Robert Stenberg had this collaboration with different prominent psychologists that made him propose the Wics model. Wics model stands for wisdom, intelligence, creativity, and synthesized model, to be used for a better and relevant admission, instruction, assessment in education. And Wics model will be discussed by my group mates.
Good day, ma'am. I would like to introduce myself. I am Mary Grace TEROL. I will going to discuss successful intelligence theory. The theory of successful intelligence comprises 4 key elements. The 3 key aspects of intelligence are analytical, creative, and practical intelligence. Analytical abilities are the abilities primarily measured by traditional tests of abilities. Success in life, however, doesn't require just this ability.
Hello everyone, my name is Faith Angel TINGA from BRYAN-2-D.
The mechanism for memory is unknown. Like much of the way the brain works, it does seem clear, however, that there are 2 types of memory, short-term and long-term. Short-term memory is generally considered to be your day-to-day memory, also known as working memory. Long-term memory is related to what you did in the past, sometimes going back years. Of course, it is a good idea to improve your memory and recall, and the ideas on this page will help you to do so. But it is important to remember that you don't have to remember everything in your head. Writing things down, for example, in to-do lists, will free up your mind to remember the big things and allow your memory to prioritize the most important. Thinking skills are the mental activities you use to process information, make connections, make decisions, and create new ideas. You use your thinking skill when you try to make sense of experiences, solve problems, make decisions, ask questions, make plans, or organize information.
What are analytical skills? Analytical skill refers to an individual ability to identify a problem, investigate to find out relevant facts, and find a logical solution. They are considered important skills in many different fields. However, it is especially important in finance when evaluating. What are the types of analytical skill? First is communication, second creativity, third critical thinking. Fourth, data analysis. For the last is research. The importance of analytical skill. Analytical skills are important because they allow people to find solutions to various problems and make concrete decision and action plan to solve those problems. As mentioned earlier, they are important skills in disciplines ranging from data science, project management, marketing law, medicine, scientific research, accounting, and etc. This is the memory skill and analytical skill. Thank you and God bless.
Good morning everyone, I am LADEE Tampungan from BRYAN and I am going to discuss what is creative and practical. According to Stenberg, creative intelligence relates to the way a person approaches new information or new task. You may also hear creative intelligence referred to as experiential intelligence. It involves a person's ability to apply their existing knowledge to a new problem. If you were assessing a person's level of creative intelligence, you might ask questions like, how quickly can this person solve a new problem when presented with it? Can they automatically apply a new skill they presented with the problem again? There are two categories of creative intelligence, novelty and automation. Novelty concerns how a person reacts the first time they encounter something new. Automation concerns how a person learns to perform tasks automatically. What is practical? Practical intelligence relates how you react to your environment and your ability to adapt to it or change it to suit your need. Practical intelligence is the ability to thrive in the real world. You might compare practical intelligence to common sense or street smarts. It involves the ability to understand how to deal with everyday tasks.
Good day, I am TODI from BRYAN-2-D. So today I will going to discuss about the Wics model. The overall model for liberal education is called Wics. Wics provide a unified model of liberal education for admission, instruction, and assessment that can be used at any level for any subject matter. The advantage of Wics is that it goes beyond more traditional models that emphasize memory and analytical learning, and as a result, it enables students to capitalize on their strengths and to compensate or correct for their weaknesses. The Wics model provides a basis for tertiary education that represents the realities of the 21st century rather than those for a bygone era.
My name is James Ken Bryan and TOROBA from BRYAN-2-D. The meaning of the WICS is wisdom, intelligence, creativity, and synthesis. The basic idea is that one needs these three components, which is wisdom, intelligence, and creativity, that working together. Synthesize is in order to be highly effective leader. The WICS model may come closer to some models, however, in capturing dimensions that are important. It is based upon the notion that successful leader decide to synthesize wisdom, intelligence, and creativity. Because the uses of the WICS is to include that more recent model of how human think and reason that can help us understand how students will learn most effectively. That the practical ideas is to implement their ideas and to persuade to the others of the value of their ideas, because you need the practical skills and attitude to make your own ideas on yourself for using functional and to convince other of the value of your ideas, because this is the way to make yourself the own strategy or technique on how enable the brain in the process of getting the strategy to learn on it. The wisdom, the WICS leadership is a large part of the decision. People are not born for leadership, but rather is to decide for leadership. How good and effective they will be after making this decision will depend on the extent to which they embody the characteristic of WACS. WACS is to suggest that leaders can fill in the number of ways. Thank you.
Good day everyone! I am now here in front of you to discuss and to give some information about WICS. WICS stands for Wisdom, Intelligence, Creativity, and Synthesis. WICS is one of the model of Stanbirds. Stanbirds presents a model for education that is relevant to the needs of the time. The WICS model is possible common basis for identifying gifted individuals. According to this model, wisdom, intelligence, creativity, and synthesis are seen for the gifted learners of the futures. And WICS is more recent model for how humans think about reason that can help us understand how students will learn most effectively. It aims to develop basic abilities to true expertise. We as a future educator is not to educate the mind alone, but also to educate the soul as well. Accept this not being part of your job, but you must accept this and embrace it as a part of our mission. That's all, and thank you.
Good day everyone! This day, I would like to discuss to you the uses of the WICS model. So, let's start. The uses of the WICS model is include admission, instruction, and assessment. One way that we can apply the wisdom, intelligence, creatively synthesize or WICS model in instruction is when we reflect and make choices on the task and activities that you will give and assess for your student. We may teach analytically, creatively, practically, as well as teaching for wisdom. Our choices will be based on the preferences and strength for our learners. This is useful for any level, from preschool to higher education. Well, that would be all. Thank you and God bless. Have a nice day.
Good day, Mom. Good day, classmates. I will report about applying the WICS model. The uses of the WICS model include admission, instruction, and assessment. They propose innovative strategies in the process, admissions, instruction of, and assessment of students to use good our university through the Rainbow Project. They formulated exciting admission questions for applicants' skills and all of the areas of successful intelligence. However, for this module, we shall focus on only models, instructional, and assessment uses. One way you can apply the WICS model in instruction is when you reflect and make choices on the tasks and activities that you will give to teach and assess your students. You may choose to teach analytically, creatively, practically, as well as teach for wisdom. Your choice can be based on the preference exchange of your learners. This useful for any level from preschool to higher education. Standards describe each of these. Some examples of relevant to education in Philippines are also provided.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, classmates. My name is REYMOND SUMERGIDO from BRYAN. So, this is my report, the teaching analytically. So, analytically skills are soft skills that help you to identify and to solve complex. So, analytically is siyang paraan kung paano natin misolba yung isang problema or isang complex. So, some popularity analytically skills include critical thinking, data analysis, and communication. So, 6 steps to improve your analytical skills. So, first is be observant. So, be observant muna bago natin gawin yung isang bagay. And second is read the books. So, read books is very important para marami pa tayong malalaman. So, 3 is learn how things work. Ask question. Number 4. So, you need to ask question kung ano ang hindi natin nalalaman, kung ano dapat natin gawin. So, number 5 is play brain games. And number 6 is practice your problem solving. So, you need to practice kung ano man yung problema mo. You need to practice to solve kung paano mo yan malusutan para ma-practice mo din yung knowledge mo kung paano mo lusutan yung isang problema or paano mo rin ma-resolve. So, yan lang po yung analytically teaching. So, thank you. God bless.
My name is JESSEL SUMUGID, BRYAN. Teaching creatively. Discover the fundamental, the physicals, the principles, and the list of all the following problem, each which difference others in surface. Structures of problem is not as deep structures physicals. Design tasks, the activities, the students. Creative events, discover, image, suppose, protect, and that's all. Thank you.
To end this report, we are the Group 5, and that's all for Week 11, Successful Intelligence Theory, and Wics Model, Creativity and Problem Solving. Stay safe and mabuhay!